doesn't make sense to me to come up and do this, because why would I want to go from here all the way to here? That's fine for Thai boxing, that's fine for the ring, where you don't have the option of spitting in his face or tearing his eyes out, where you don't have the option of biting his hand or trying to break his fingers. But in the street, you do. So technically speaking, if you're training within a parameter of rules, chances are you're not going to go beyond those parameters, because that's not how you train. But if you train with no limitations, then you're going to use the tools that are most necessary to you. So again, working off a clinch, I don't want to come up and start kneeing here. If he's doubled over here and I ended up doing this, I don't want to try to knee him in the face. Because you have to remember that your opponent will always reflexively respond to everything that you do. Now, if a human being reacts to body language, I can't even speak, language, he's laughing at me. The respect I get is fantastic. So anyway, if people react to it just like a fraction of an inch of an eye shift, try this. I've said this before in other tapes, but try this with the next person you run into on the street, your wife, your friend, whatever. In the middle of a conversation, now I'm going to get a little closer or zoom into my head. I'm sorry to subject you to this much of a close-up of me, folks, but I'm making a point. So don't focus on the nose hairs, Alan. Okay. So, you got this? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, if you've got my head here, do this the next time you're talking with somebody. Now, I'm going to be looking straight at the camera as if I'm looking at you in the eyes. So, if while I'm talking, and while I'm talking to you, or you're talking to somebody, you start doing this, yeah, but anyway, yeah, but, you know, and you're getting in the middle of a conversation, you keep shifting your eyes off to the side a little bit, fraction of an inch, you know, change your facial expression just a tad by doing this. You're going to get this sort of reaction where, you can zoom out now a bit, where the person's looking, they keep looking to your left or to your right, making kind of a facial expression. While you're talking, the person's going to start doing this. Well, what's going on? If it's not a fight, if it's a friend or an acquaintance or whatever, the person will go, well, what do you look, what's the matter? And they'll start doing this. And if not, they might just reflexively start doing this. Okay? If it's a fight, the person will kind of like back away from you, like if I was doing it to him. If we're talking, I'm going, look man, and every couple of seconds I keep shifting my eyes a fraction of an inch to his right. What's going to happen is he's going to want to create a bit of space and look behind him to see, well, what's he looking at, this guy? Now, test that out. It's going to work, because you're going to freak people out. It's not normal to be talking to somebody and keep doing this and changing your facial expression and trying almost to maintain composure with them like nothing is going on. So the person's going to start to get suspicious. Now, if human beings react to a fraction of an inch of eye shifting, imagine how they're going to react to a big knee coming all the way from the back, or a punch coming from here, or an elbow trying to land from here. Because the knee, the elbow, the sucker punch, whatever move you make is so much more telegraphic than this. Yet they react to that. So you've got to take into consideration that fighting in real life, fighting and life are very, very much similar. As pessimistic as that may sound, is that what I'm trying to refer to is that the movements you make during your regular life should technically almost mesh or match with what you do in fighting. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm not trying to make it to be funny, although it is funny. If I'm standing here with my hands in my pockets and I want to scratch my head, I'm going to do this. Whereas most martial artists would do this. It looks retarded, but that's what I equate fighting to. So if I'm standing here and I'm doing this and I'm talking to Spiff, I don't need to do this to hit him. I could just go whack and strike him from here. Why do I need to do any kind of prior movement? Why do I need preparation? Why do I need to telegraph my intention? Why do I need to add motion and not economize on it? Why would I not just, strike him from here? Why would I have to take a posture or a stance or back away where even if he grabs my shirt and I go, whoa, 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 and I'm going, excuse me, and I go, why would I need to do anything more than just grab his hand and strike his trachea? Why would I have to do something like this? To me, that's the same thing as being here and going to scratch my forehead, rather than just going like that. Okay? We continue.